Hey guys, my name is Kaydan and I'm the creator of this game ChiliJack. And in this video, I'll teach you how to play ChiliJack in less than 3 minutes. So let's get right into it. In ChiliJack, there are basically two different types of cards in the game. One is the chilies, as you can see here, and the other are the dish of the days. The dish of the days are kind of like your main objectives of the game. And in a 2-player game, the first player to get 3 dishes wins the game total. So what exactly is a dish of the day? Well, and what is ChiliJack? ChiliJack is kind of like BlackJack in that you are trying to come up with a plate full of 4 chilies or less, and the total heat of all the chilies in your plate have to be same or lower than the dish of the day's heat. The dish of the day will always reveal first at the start of the game. In this case, it's the lava pasta, so it will summon one random chili onto each player's plates. Usually most dishes will do some kind of summoning to help you start off the game with something on your plate. So let's just summon a random chili onto our plate, and it does the same for our opponent as well. And as you can see, this is a chili. So chilies, there are total 3 different types of chilies you can see here. We have the prepping chilies, which are have this green symbol on the bottom. We have the grilling chilies, which have the fiery symbol like it's red and orange. And then we have the dining chilies, which are blue and have a little plate symbol on them. Each of these types activate their abilities at different phases throughout the game. But basically, a turn and a round looks like this. So when both players are ready to play cards, and they will have 4 chilies in their hands like so. Let's just draw 4 chilies for our opponent. You first check to see if there are any prepping chilies that are able to be prepped during each player's turns. My opponent has a prepping chili called a chef chili here, and they have the option to tap the chili to activate their prepping ability. They don't have to do it, but if they choose to, then that activatable ability happens right now. So let's say that our opponent skips the ability here, and I don't have one, so we skip the prepping phase and we're going to go into the grilling phase, which is kind of like the main ability phase here. During the grilling phase, we're both each going to play a card face down onto our grills. So this is when the grilling abilities of grilling chilies will activate. So usually they have a pretty powerful, impactful ability, like the Samurai Shishido's ability here. When grilled, trash 1 random chili from an opponent's hand. So I'm going to put this chili face down onto my grill, and my opponent's going to take their time, and they're also going to choose something to put onto their grill as well. And let's just say that we're both ready and we're able to move on from this phase. We both reveal our cards together like so. And the first thing we do is we're going to compare the heat of the chilies that we just played. So Samurai Shishido is hotter than their orange jelly. So it's my turn first. So during my turn, I activate the ability if it has a grilling ability. So Samurai Shishido will grill and trash 1 random chili from an opponent's hand. So it's going to trash this into the trash bin, trash their palm chili, and then afterwards I'm done, so I'm going to be putting it onto my plate, and I draw a card finally to show that my turn is over. Then it's to my opponent's turn. My opponent doesn't have a grilling ability, so they're simply going to just be plating their chili, and finally they draw a card. Oops, it should be drawing into their hand. Yeah. And yeah, now that we've done that, we do a final check here real quick to see if either of our plates are full. Our plates can hold up to 4 chilies like this. And when either of our plates are full, we're going to go into what's called a dining phase. It's kind of like the end of the game phase, in which all the dining abilities will activate during that time. So the sleepy chili you see on my plate, for example, will double its heat during the dining phase. Yeah, so we don't have that right now, so we're just gonna go into prepping phase again. My opponent, let's say, do want to use his chef's chili's ability here, so he's gonna trash the top chili of the deck. And what do you know? It is a grilling ability. So it's going to actually activate the ability now, which says trash all chilies on your plate to summon that many chilies from the top of the deck onto your plate. So he's gonna trash his 2 chilies, and it's gonna also trash the thing as well. And it's gonna summon 2 new chilies onto his plate. And yeah, now we're done with the prepping phase and we go into the grilling phase. So yeah, we're just gonna play chilies like this, compare the heat. I go first, we plate, draw 1, he plates, draw 1. Prepping phase again, this time there are no prepping chilies on each of our plates, so we go straight to the grilling phase. And you have to remember that you're playing for this heat here. For each of the dish of the day, this heat could be different, but for this game we're going for 21 heat. So let's do a quick math here real quick. I have 4 plus 6 is 10, plus 7 is 17. So for me, I think if I play for 21, by playing this chili vision, it'll be perfect. So let's place this chili onto a grill. My opponent's gonna play something too. And boom. Alright, I go first, and I will draw a card. And then my opponent will put a card. And yeah, now we're actually at full plates, both of us. So we're gonna go into the dining phase here. My dining ability does trigger on the chili chess set, but it doesn't really do anything because it just cares to see if all of my chilies are dining chilies and mine are not. And my opponent has the chili key. When dining, trash a chili on your plate. So he's gonna trash the chuggy here, and then he can stack up to 3 chilies from his hand under this chili. So dining abilities can help you at the end of the game in some ways by letting them become like win conditions or flexible chilies that could help them win. So here, my opponent stacks these 2 chilies under his key, which gives him 9 heat here, plus the 9. And I got disconnected just now while I'm recording this video, but I had 21 heat. So in this case, I would win the dish. I would put it into my scoring zone over there, and then we would just look at the next dish of the day, discard and trash all of the cards that we had in our hand to draw 4 new chilies, and then we would play another one. So yeah, that's pretty much how you play ChiliJack in a 2-player game. In a multiplayer game where you have 3 or 4 people, you want to play until you have 2 stars. So instead of 3, you go for 2 stars. And that's really it, how quick you can just jump into ChiliJack. Let me know if you have any questions after watching this video. Comment down below in the comment section, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching this video. Sorry for the DC at the end, and I hope you have a lot of fun, and good luck in your next game. Yeah, see ya!